Well, it wasn't long ago that I was in Nazing in Essex, catching up with Greyhound trainer Ernie Gaskin and seeing his new kennel block that he'd built on the side of his house, where he trains about 8 open class racers. Well, just down the road here in Roydon, his wife Yvonne has a contract at Romford. She's literally living her dream and training dogs in a very different way to her husband.
Ernie is open racing. That's what Ernie wants to do, and he's more. It's not a living really. It's more of a hobby, and it's something that he loves, and that's what he does. So, and then I've got my contract at Romford, courtesy of Mr. Peter O'Dowd, and I love doing it. It's brilliant. So, and I've got good people who work for me. We all get on well, and it's not just about 9 to 5 because we can't do that, you know. So it's good. It's good
And what
fun.
you have here is literally your dream, isn't it?
Yeah. I always wanted this. This is the thing that I always wanted, and I've got it. Hard work sometimes, and things go wrong, but it's at the end of the day, it's just lovely to see the dogs out there running and, having winners and being, I've got some really lovely owners as well. So they're more like my friends than my owners, which is good. That's how you want it,
And how many dogs do you have here?
63.
And you've got a lot of staff. We've seen a lot of them here
Yeah.
today. I know one guy's on a day off, but not just a lot of staff, but it's a real family sort of vibe
Yeah,
here. You've got your daughter Gemma and your granddaughter
Yeah, my
Poppy as well.
granddaughter and my grandson comes as well. He comes in and works and helps us out. But we're all good mates, and we I think perhaps they say I'm not bad to work for, so I don't mind. They can do what they like as long as they do the work, and we all get on, and it's brilliant.
We know
That's good.
the rubbish side to the job, which
Yeah.
is the long hours and probably not the best money, but there is a really nice side as well
There
to it,
is,
that you
yeah.
can involve your family.
The thing is, I try not to work anybody too hard. So they've all got their own nights of going racing. We've all had their days off, and so nobody gets burnt out anymore. It's because it doesn't work, and people want to pack it up then because they're too tired. So if we can work it out that everybody does a bit each, it's fine.
I know that you get great pleasure from taking in a graded dog and turning it into something
Yeah.
special, and that's certainly what you've done with Chop Chop Hope, the
Yeah.
Queen of Romford, as she's known.
She is.
What a star she's been for you.
Yeah, she's the best dog I've ever had. She's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I mean, you see how spoiled she is. But no, that gives you such a buzz to see that bitch come from, I bought her as a grader, just a wide runner for Romford, and she's never ever run a graded race yet. But no, she's my little superstar.
20 open race wins last
Yeah.
year, which rightly saw her honoured at the GBGB
Yeah.
Awards. So that was a special
Yeah, it was
night for you.
lovely. It made me feel very, very proud of her. I mean, I'm proud of her anyway, but that was the icing on the cake,
She's certainly an RPG TV favourite, so I'm sure the
is,
viewers will love to see her.
As you say, she's the Queen of Romford, and she's a crowd puller as well.
And eventually she'll be a breed bitch here.
Yes, yeah, we'll breed from her here, and then hopefully she'll throw some nice puppies as well.
Now let's talk about some of the other dogs you've got here. You've got Moyola Cara, who
Yeah.
came over from Shelbourne. You
Yeah.
have quite high hopes. Not quite gone to plan yet, but you're still
going
hoping.
to plan it yet, but I think myself and Steve Artist, one of my owners, own him with the name Cara. But we are looking for something special there, and I think we just got to be a little bit patient. Once he gets himself sorted and he knows what's all going on, it'll work out okay. So I hope so anyway.
One for us to keep an eye on.
Yeah, keep an eye on him.
Chop Chop Lady, you've got here as well.
Yeah,
Now she's about to come back, isn't she? Tell us
She's
what's
been
happening.
off for 7 months. She's a very good open race bitch. She won 4 on the trot at Romford. She broke her hock in 2 places. I took her to Stefano and he operated on her, and he said he thought she would come back. As I say, 7 months down the line, she's trialled on now. She had 2 races. She's blowing up a little bit on the way home because fitness is not there yet. But I'm so pleased with her. The early's still there and she pings out. And so hopefully we'll get her back on a Friday night as well,
It's
which
an
would be
amazing
lovely.
story. She has a plate in her hock,
Yeah.
but there's no reaction there at all.
No, and the vet checked her on Friday night, Saturday night she ran, and he said it's brilliant. It's not moving or anything, so she's fine. So that's a nice thing to see her back on the track,
Yeah.
So and Colin's well pleased.
Oh, fingers crossed. Colin Moy, of course, a big
Yeah,
owner of yours
he
now.
is, yeah. Colin owns half the kennel, I think. But we get on very well, and we're good mates as well. You know, we buy dogs together, and so he gives his input, and I put mine in, and that's how we get on so well. So it works very well.
Another newbie into the kennel is Amelia's Princess.
Yes.
She's another one you've got high hopes for.
I have. She came over from Ireland from a guy called Nick Colton. I think he's an Englishman who moved out to Ireland.
Yes, I remember Nick Colton.
Yeah, the owner Darren, he's got Amelia's Prince as well with us. So they're named after his grandchild Amelia, and she's looking promising. I mean, she's very green, and she came over and coming to see. She had one trial, then coming to season, and so she's just coming back now. She's done a trial last week, and she went really well. A little bit, as I say, a little bit green, not knowing how to get out properly, but it'll come, and I'm hoping of good things from her. Her brother has won a trial stake in Ireland, so hopefully she'll be down the same road.
We've obviously seen her here today. She's very bouncy, but you can tell from her coat that there's going to be more to come, can't you?
Yeah, she's very puppyfied at the moment, so let's just hope it turns out well for her and the owner, because he's a lovely guy.
You've certainly got your hands full here with all the race dogs and a litter of pups, because
Yes.
you've got plenty of experience in breeding puppies from
We have,
back in the
yeah.
day. But first litter here,
Yeah.
tell us about them.
They're out of a bitch used to run Romford, blinding early she had, and I remember her first trial, Drive on Ruby she's called. The first trial, I couldn't believe a dog could come out so fast. Anyway, she went for a career, and then she done a gracilis muscle, so we've got her as we bred with her with Tadrupa's cane. Ernie's the guy who crosses everything, so that's who we come up with. And we've got 6 puppies. She's a beautiful fawn colour, but we've got 6 black ones. 5 bitches and 1 dog. They're 6 months old now, so I'm hoping we might have the Oaks winner there.
So although you love your graded racing, still you would love to breed an Oaks winner.
Oh, of course you would. That's everybody's dream, isn't it? I mean, I think everybody's dream is to win the Derby, but my chance ain't come along yet. You never know.
And you and Ernie, dogs everywhere, and
Yeah.
obviously here you've got 60 of them. You've got them in a side bit of your house that Ernie trains, and Drive on Ruby's
Yeah.
going to be coming home on your
Yeah,
sofa
she's
with the
coming
Jack Russell.
home. She came home for a week, and then she's coming to season again, so she's had to come back. But I'm hoping she's going to get used to the Jack Russell, and she can be at home with us, because she's a little superstar. She's beautiful.
You just love your dogs, don't
Oh yeah, I love them all. They're all, as long as you've got happy dogs, they run well for you. So that's the line we hope to go down. Treat them all with respect as well, and they run well for you.